Alright guys, so we were looking for a carbon monoxide detector for like in the RV. So we got a portable one. So this is going to be basically a sponsored commercial by this company. They sent us this. We already been using it. It's pretty cool. So it comes in a box like that. It's G like go. GZ Air is the name of the company. All the electronics and stuff are made in Japan. Probably come from China, but it works real good, real cheap. Right? It comes in a box, comes with a battery already set up in it. I just opened this one up. This is another one, so peel that off. Comes with a little chain you can put around your neck. Works in the house, works anywhere. It's portable. Once you turn it on, it's good for like 9 months continuously. It's got 2 batteries in the back. You could change the batteries if you need to, but it's pretty nice. It comes with a little holder, 3M pad in the back of it. You slide that in. You can stick it on the wall if you really want it in the house, apartment, something like that. So the thing is that it's nice and portable. It's real small. Hold the button.
Why do you need it?
Turn it on. It's a carbon monoxide detector. So, I mean, if you're sleeping in a tent outside, you got a fire going or something. I mean, it's if you need a carbon monoxide detector, this is a portable one. So, you know, like the ones that are in your house, this is the one that you could just
Van campers,
yeah,
anybody?
van, camper,
Boats.
aircraft, boat. I mean, any kind of enclosed something that you're worried about, you know, carbon monoxide. All right, so I'm going to leave a link. There will be 2 links in the video. So if you need one, give them a shout and get one. All right? Thanks for watching the rest of the video. I just wanted to put that out first, so that's it. Thank you. All right. So this video is going to be for a Nissan Frontier 2007. Let's say oil consumption, okay? Because he's saying that it uses about 2 quarts or almost 2 quarts a week, okay? So we're going to check it out. We're going to show you what we're doing and hopefully fix this issue with this thing. It's definitely going to make it better for sure. So let's get it up on the lift and check it out. All right, so the truck sat overnight, started it up. That's condensation. Okay, that's condensation. That's not any oil. So it's not leaking through the oil seals, because if it was leaking through the oil seals, the valve seals, once it sits overnight for more than, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours or something, then you'll get that puff of smoke when you first start it up, and it'll smoke for a little while, but no problem with that. So got it running. We're going to warm it up. There's no leaks under the hood that we can see. Motor runs nice and smooth. A little bit of a ticking, but no big deal. I'll show you why, because the oil's super dirty. Okay, so he's been adding a couple of quarts a week. Like 2 to 3 quarts a week, he told me. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure. I already checked the oil. I'm going to let it run. Once I shut it off, I'll let it run. I'll show you how dirty the oil is. So number 1 problem is dirty oil. Actually, number 1 problem is the oil's too thin. Number 2 problem is the oil's dirty. So by you guys or whoever, you're thinking, well, it's using oil, I'm not going to change it, I'm just going to keep adding oil. You're just making it worse. And then you don't want to use 520. Okay, this is what we're going to put in it. We're going to put in 1030 conventional oil, not using any synthetic oil. Okay, and we're going to add one of these. Okay, it's a stop leak. It's not leaking, it's actually burning it. Very slight, but it's burning it. Okay, so if you read the directions, okay, it helps stop oil consumption. Okay, it's summertime, it's hot, oil thins down even worse, and when it's dirty, It's getting out. Okay? You're not seeing it, but it's getting out. So this thing should be warmed up in a couple minutes here. We'll let it idle for a little bit longer, and then we'll put it up in the air, and I'll show you the underneath. Alright, so we got this thing up on the lift. And as you can see, let me get a light. There are no leaks. You can't get drier than that. Okay, nothing down the side. No valve cover leaks, no oil pan leaks, no rear main seal leak, no front rear, no front, no nothing. Okay, so I mean, you ain't getting drier than that. Now here's the issue. When do you think the last time that was off? Okay, so we're gonna drain the oil. We're gonna change the oil filter, and then we're gonna put the stuff in it. All right, 14 millimeter. Gonna drain this out of here. Let me get this bucket up here before you make a mess. Like diesel fuel, like diesel oil. And that's one of the main reasons. I'm going to show you how black it is. Okay, so on a white towel. Okay, this is a white towel, nice and clean, right? That's not brown, that's black. Bring it out in the sun, show it to you. Okay, it's saturated with fuel because it's just black. Okay, and that's when that gets that thin, I don't care what you do, it's coming out somewhere. Okay, so liquid black. All right, so we're going to drain all that. We're going to swap out the filter. And we're going to start fresh. All right, so this one just happens to have a 10 millimeter little bolt in here for this little door. That's where the oil filter is behind there. I don't know what yours is going to have. This looks like it's been changed, but it's probably the same thing. So take that off. Okay. Yours might have that, but it's the same thing, 10 millimeter. You just really got to take one off and then loosen the other one. Flip that out of your way. And the oil filter is back in there. Okay, so you're going to take the filter off, spin that off. Make sure the gasket comes off. Make sure the gasket comes off with it. And then replace it. Okay? Yeah. Another genius idea. They make the thing come out here, it still makes a mess. Thank you, you engineers. Alright, so put the new filter on there. Alright, thank you, boys. You could do a lot better than this. I know, you went to school to do engineering. Okay? Another, you know, half-inch longer, or a little bit better on the planning here. But now we got to clean this mess up. Okay, just in case you wanted to know, that's the filter number. Get this all cleaned up, put that back together, put the cover back on it. So we're going to make sure we got the right amount of oil in it. Okay, so that's with the filter 5.4. So that's what we're going to go with. Okay, Google. All right, so 5.4 quarts, that's with this as one. Now we're going to start it up. We're going to let it run for a little bit. Then we're going to let it sit and check the oil after it's sitting for a while, because if you check it right away, yes, it's going to look like it's down. You're going to add oil for no reason. These have their drain back is not so hot. So we're going to let it sit for a little bit. We're going to start it up, let it sit, come back, check the oil, and then we're going to write down the mileage, put a sticker on it, and we're going to check it We're going to use it every day. We're going to get back to you guys in a week or so. We're going to run it, and then we're only going to check the oil first thing in the morning before we start it. Because if you run it, all right, no good. Then if it splashes all over, you don't get a good reading. So he's going to put a sticker on it with the actual mileage, not what it's going to be at 3,000 miles. So yeah, you need to change your oil at 3,000 miles. I don't care what you guys say. Conventional oil, 3,000 miles. Synthetic oil, 5,000, but you're pushing your luck. I wouldn't do that. All these cars use oil, okay? Maybe not no 2 or 3 quarts a week like this one or whatever, or we're gonna find out how much this one's gonna use. Hopefully this doesn't use anything anymore, or very, very little. Okay, but as far as oil consumption goes, I don't know about Nissan. I didn't look into them, but I know Hyundai and Kia, man, they're another one. They're saying 1,000 miles, a quart per 1,000 miles is normal. Go figure that out. Okay, 1970s cars didn't even use that crap, and we were using 20W50. Okay, so all right, so that's it. I'm gonna start it up. Go drive it around, and we'll be back in touch with you guys in a week, and you'll get to see the rest of the video. All right, let's see what the mileage says. Can we read that? Say it so we
105,204.
Okay, 105, 204. Got the sticker right up there. And we will see how kind of oil consumption we got. All right, this is going to be all one video, but we'll see you in about a week. I'll check it every day, and I'll show you to you in the mornings when we check it. Okay, so about a week later. That was the mileage when we started. 204, 521. Okay, so and we checked the oil. It's been sitting here. I parked this overnight. Half quart. Okay, so half a quart compared to a minimum of 2 quarts a week driving around town. So I mean, I just put 300 plus miles on the thing. So definitely a great improvement. So 600, so I figure somewhere around 600 to 800 miles I give. That's driving it on the highway, stuff like that. Probably driving it around town, probably not the same, I would think. So let me know what you think, but that's where we're at. So keep the oil clean and keep it a little bit more viscosity is what I would recommend. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later.